All right, year 11, someone's asked about question 8 from exercise 1003. I did it and I did it correctly, but I got a different answer from the back of the book, and I looked at the work solutions, and the reason why the back of the book has a different answer is because they don't use this. They use y equals e to the x in their work solution. So the answer in the back of the book is wrong, because you can see here that the question says y equals e to the minus x. So if you do it y equals e to the x, you'll probably get the right answer, or the same answer as the back of the book. But let's do this one here, y equals e to the minus x. Well, the first thing I have to do is I have to differentiate it. Well, that's pretty easy. It's the same thing, e to the minus x multiplied by the derivative of the exponent. So minus 1, and we can just write that as minus e to the minus x. Now, what do we know? We know that x is 3. Well, what does y equal? Well, y equals e to the minus 3, which you should know is 1 over e to the 3. Now, what does y dash equal? Well, it equals minus e to the minus 3, which is minus 1 over e to the 3. Now, that's a gradient of the tangent. We want the gradient of the normal. Now, this is pretty good, because the gradient of the normal, we have to flip it, e to the 3 over 1, which I don't need to have there. I'm going to rub out in a minute. And I change the sign, so the negative becomes a positive. So the gradient of the normal is just e to the 3. So now all I do, y minus y1 equals m outside of x minus x1. And I get y minus the y value. Here's the y value. Y minus 1 on e to the 3 equals m e to the 3. There's your m. X minus the x value, which is 3. So that's y minus 1 e to the 3 equals e to the 3x minus 3 e to the 3. And if I write that in general form, I'm going to have to bring all this over the other side. So I'm going to get 0 equals e to the 3x minus y minus 3 e to the 3 plus 1 over e to the 3. And then that's it. Now, that's not the same as the answer in the back of the book, but if you want the answer the same as the back of the book, you have to use this thing, because I've checked their work solutions and they don't have y equals e to the x, they have they don't have y equals e to the negative x, they have y equals e to the x.